What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out the king, the army of people, XRP. So if you like today's video, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I appreciate it. So we got XRP here. We already went over XLM. Just like XLM, I'm just going to take a look at Bitcoin for everyone, just for reference, right? So Bitcoin, it's looking like we have a 1-2. Our 1-2 is in. Okay, we're trying to work on a 3-4-5. In terms of where we are, we're sitting right above this first gatekeeper area, above all our EMAs, right? Hey, Crypto Vision, why are you covering Bitcoin on XRP video? Well, whatever Bitcoin tends to do, everything else follows, right? And Bitcoin is starting to look healthy. There's still one more area to get above. You're breaking above your moving average. You have a green dot on the Fu Manchu. You're looking to break out from the stochastic, this blue line crossing this purple line, right? This is the Fu Manchu. It's essentially a different version of the MACD, where you have your bearish momentum, bullish momentum, and then you have your stochastics. I just like the color blue. You know, born and raised in Hawaii. I like blue. I like the waves. So overall, this does look healthy. It looks good. The one concern I have is the 4-hour. As you can tell, look at that. We're already kind of getting over, right? People are starting to sell a little bit, right? You can kind of see that going on. I just feel like a drop is imminent, right? I mean, if this can somehow, some way get up through here and then use this as support and then get up one more, then I think the low is in. Right? I mean, I called for the low back through once we closed above this, and you know, you need 5 up. On this, we got 5 up. So I just to say if this is the low, we need 5 up. Right now you got 1, 2, 3. You need a 4. You need a 5. So I mean, you can count. I'm not really counting this as a fourth yet. I want to see how this unfolds, right? I'll drop a Bitcoin video with all the levels on there, but the fact that we're already overbought on the 4-hour, typically, right, if you don't see continuation, you just fall right out of it. Something just like this. Fall right out of it. We'll come do a more apples to apples because this is a vertical shot pretty much. So the last time we had like a vertical shot to the overbought zone. It's been a while. Something like this down through here. Something like this right through here. Overshot and then just kind of tanked. Right? And then found a new low. So it's kind of what, you know, what could happen, or you could have something like this happen over through here. Right through here, overshot, got overbought, right through here, overshot, got overbought, right, and it started a nice run in September of last year. So I mean, that's what market makers do. There's always 15 scenarios that can go on. So for us to think that we're moving higher, we got to get 5 clear waves up. We got to get 5 up. So let's go back to XRP, right? Just with that in mind. And then with XRP's price structure so far, right, XRP, what do we got? We got 1. Gosh dang it, I always do that. My apologies. We got like a 1, 2 with the overshooting B wave. So you got a flat. Yeah, we got a flat going on. I'm going to use this high. Okay. So far, you got your 1, 2. 3 has tried to get up to your 1618, couldn't close above it. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the size of the wick, but in reality, I mean, you got to get to your 1618. Didn't get to it. You found some support down through 786. So essentially, I mean, you could. I just don't like to call it unless you at least the wick didn't even touch the 1618. Didn't even touch it. So if this is, let's just say this is, right, you got down here to the low. Right, so if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, I just don't see it. But you got to play it both ways, right? So if that is, then we're in a fifth, then we need to at least get above this 786, at least this 295 at least. I mean, that's like bare minimum. This 1618 aligns with that 307 mark, right? There's a lot of room. There's a lot of meat left on the bone, and my only concern, I can leave this up. So these are kind of the areas you really need to get above. Right? I mean, and this is the fifth wave you got. I mean, it's just there's not enough on the fifth wave to get all the way up to here. That's not ideal, right? That's not ideal. So I don't think the third wave is done. I think the fourth wave is coming in right now. And so if that is the case, then we could look to a lot higher prices, right? Not like way higher, but I do think it needs to get a little bit higher, right? 1618. I mean, try to get up there and close above 294. Try to get up through here, so then you can oscillate down, right? You can oscillate down on your fourth, micro fourth, and get up on your fifth. That would look good. The one problem I have right now with XRP, I can leave this on the 4 hour, is the daily, right? The daily kind of just looks, you got 4 green candles in a row. This candle right here is forming a wick right at the 20 and the 50. I just think right now it's losing momentum. I don't think there's enough strength to get out of here. You have broken out, you rebroke out. I just think we're losing momentum. It's something like this: 4 candles in a row, lost momentum, saw correction. I'm just looking for like 4 candles in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 candles in a row, lost momentum. We're not in that kind of structure. I'm just thinking of candles where we're trying to get out of a low. 4 candles up, lost momentum. And it doesn't have to be a crazy correction. That one didn't really lose any momentum. But I just think like a small correction to kind of get us back and ready to get out of this zone. Because you still got to get, I mean, there's still a lot of levels. You still got to stay above your moving average, get above the sell side pressure, get above your 6160, the last area that you rejected from. So, there's still room to work, okay? So if we're coming back down to the, what did I have this at? We can get rid of, or we can just make this on the smaller time frame. That's fine. The RSI, right? The RSI is just kind of chilling. It's kind of chilling. You have broken out technically, right? Technically you've broken out. Either way you have. But it's not, right now it just doesn't look ready. If I'm just being real, it just doesn't look ready. Okay? So stay above that green line and you're looking good. Right? Stay above that green line, you're looking good. I did pull a bars pattern a while ago, and it's kind of played out actually relatively similar, with just a little bit of a difference, right? Just a little bit. So something like that a little bit. Right? You got like this. You got kind of like this rejection area zone. You got this rejection zone. You kind of oscillated down, and like almost like a 3-wave move. You kind of oscillated down, 1, 2, 3 down. Kind of like a 1, 2, 3 down. Right? It's not going to be identical. Right? It's not going to be identical. And then you did have a faster reaction, but you did have like that 1, 2, 3 up. So then you needed 3 waves back down. So you got corrected, okay? And then you finished up. Right? So that's like your 5th wave. Right? So you finished up your 3rd wave, had an oscillation down, got back up for your 5th wave. And then this was XRP. XRP is crazy. After this candle was vertical. So after your 5th wave, you kind of so this would be your your first wave, right? That's your first wave of the main wave, right? And then you got your 2nd wave right here, right? I mean this was just straight up just running flat. I mean, you had your A, B, C. You had a higher close on the C wave. Your B wave, I mean, 90% of the overall move, and then you just went crazy, right? Then you just went crazy, and then you just got up 1, 2, and then 3. So that's what we're looking for. That's what XRP is looking for, right? It's It's playing out something similar. It's not identical, right? It's not identical, but what we did here is we got 5 waves up from the low to the high. You got 5 waves up. You had a 1, 2, 3. You had a 4, and then you went up in 5. All right, then you came back down, and your 2 wave, and then your second wave, 3 wave moved to the downside, and then you went up 1, 2, 3, and then you just started to go crazy. So that's kind of where XRP is at right now. At least on the 4-hour, you are above your 100. So if worst case scenario, right, you pull back down to your 20, after moving up, you got to get up a little bit higher, right? You got to get up to that, that $2.95, $3 range, 304 range, something up through here, right? Get above this on your third wave, because that's going to be some resistance at 297. Come back down for a fourth, and then get up for a fifth. Clear this level, come back down, and then start the big move. Start the big move. So, but right now, you only have 3 waves, right? You only got 3 waves. If you get 3 waves up without a fifth, right, then you're going to get 3 waves down, and you can come back down through here, take out the lows. That's just, I mean, then you get 15 more possibilities. So that's what I got for XRP. It does look very strong still, right? You still have broken out, right? You broke out once. I mean, it wants to go. It definitely wants to go. It's just market makers they're not ready for it to go yet. They're just not ready. You broke out once, you broke out twice, you broke out 3 times. Not just coming up to this area. You've broken out 3 times. You've hit it 5 times. So the sell side wall, if you come back down again, this next, if you, I mean, you really could. You can come back down one more time. And then this next time, if you're shorting right here, I'll say a prayer for you. Because that's crazy. That is crazy work. But people will. So I'm just thinking that market makers are just trying to build up liquidity. To the upside. All right, trying to build up liquidity. You probably got a bunch of liquidity right through here, right there, and right there. 3 areas, 3 big areas. Maybe through here, maybe if people are still holding their shorts, but I would think they would have closed them out down here. But you never know. You never know. Like these guys could have closed it out down here, but I doubt it. People were expecting, I've heard calls of $2, under $2 for XRP, and I'm just like, you guys are delusional. XRP is strong, very, very, very strong. I mean, let's just end it out on the weekly. I mean, look at that. That looks like a 1-2 if I've ever seen a 1-2. That looks good. That looks like you're 1-2 and you're just getting ready. You're just getting ready. So overall, I don't own any XRP, but I'm in XLM, XRP, XLM. They run together. I think they did it early in November last year. I think they're going to do it this year too. So buckle up, strap up. Remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. We have some levels to the upside. And then once we start getting going, then it's like, I did have levels. Maybe it's on the daily. Yeah, through here, 6, 8, and then up to that $11, $50, $12 range. If everything goes to plan. But yeah, definitely targets to the upside. So I appreciate you stopping by. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. Leave a comment where you're tuning in from. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.